here. So today we're going to be doing a DIY for Valentine's Day. I have a really fun and personal DIY gift for you. It's easy, but it is really time consuming, but I think it's perfect and really adorable, and you can give it to anyone. Even if you just want to surprise your mom or your little sister with this on Valentine's Day or any other day of the year, you can do this. You probably already saw the thumbnail and you know what we're gonna make, but actually I haven't finished it yet now because I thought it'd be better to explain it to you this way. So we are going to make a pillow postcard where you can send someone a hug they can always carry with them. You won't be needing a lot for this DIY. I list it right now. First you will need some special paper that you can print on, and then you can iron it on clothing. Do you know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Before you print out, because this paper is kind of really expensive, make sure you read the instructions first, because mine had to be in an inkjet and we only had a laser jet, so I had to go somewhere else. And it had to be mirrored, so don't forget that and read the instructions carefully. The second thing you will be needing is some cardboard. It doesn't have to be big. Mine was just this size. It's just something you're going to put inside of your pillowcase so it won't go through the other side. Then what you'll be needing are some markers that are good for writing on fabric. And I have one I can really advise to you. So I've been using the Uni Posca. I've had this for a while. I have a yellow one and a black one. They're both different sizes. This is actually a new one because I ran out of my other one. This brand is more expensive than the other ones I've heard of, but they are really good quality and they last really long. A few years ago I used those to make my Batman shoes. They're really good quality. When it rains it doesn't come off and they're just really good, so I would highly recommend those to you. Oh, and you have to get a black marker. It doesn't matter how thick it is. I think I have 1.1 centimeter, but it really doesn't matter. And what you'll be needing, and this will kind of be like how much you're willing to spend on it, is a pillow and a pillowcase. You can get a small cheap pillow or a small one with great quality or a big one or whatever you want. I also personally bought a protective case for over my pillow. So the first thing you're going to be doing is looking up some used stamps, so with a mark over it. You can look that up on Google or some letters you actually received. I personally really wanted mine to be Dutch, so I looked it up in my own language. So just look for a stamp that you would want to use. Eventually I chose these. I think they're really adorable. Then also what you have to do, I did this in paint, you kind of have to get this mark over here because that's what they have in international postcards. And I think it looks really cute. And it's really easy to make this in paint, so just do that. Then you're going to be printing that on the paper we just talked about. Make sure it's mirrored. And then you're going to make sure it's the right size, by the way, because otherwise it'll look weird if the stamps are this big and you have a big pillow. So make sure the sizes are correct. And you're going to iron them on the pillowcase the way they're supposed to be, of course, like a postcard. If you don't know what that's like, just Google it. It's basically this. So then what you're going to be doing, and that's why I kind of haven't finished it yet, first you're going to write a letter you want on this pillowcase. Then, because you only have one chance to get it on there, I kind of drew out on a paper how big the letters are supposed to be, so I wouldn't have like a lot of space left or not enough space. So then you're going to get your marker and you're going to draw your letter on here. What I did first is, I wrote the entire letter, and it was kind of thin, but that was okay, and that's kind of what I want to show you, because I went over it again to make it thicker. I'd suggest you do the same. Just write the entire letter on here and then care about making it look perfect. Then on the other side, which I haven't done, you are going to write the address underneath the stamps like you would on a normal letter. That is basically all you have to do. Also, I did say this is really time consuming, and it really is. And that is mostly the ironing, the getting the stamps, and the writing on it, because you do have to put a lot of time in the writing because you only have one chance to get it on perfectly the way you want it to. So make sure you actually take your time to do that. So I will see you in what looks to you like 2 seconds but will probably be 2 hours for me. Shoddy from the future showing you how the pillow turned out like. Pillow turned out like. I'm really happy with the results. So it took me another 2 to 3 hours to complete this, just because I wanted to get the letters as black as possible and as pretty as possible, and that took a lot of work, but I think it was completely worth it. I'm really happy with how this turned out. The pillow's really soft and it's comfortable to sleep on, and it's really cute and adorable. So I think this will make a perfect gift, and I think this is a great idea. So if you have some time left to actually make this, I would highly suggest it. So there you guys go. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below, what are your plans for Valentine's Day? Are you planning on doing something special, or are you just staying at home eating ice cream as always? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next week. Bye bye.